for your sounds mama kwaba eba shi dwumedie no eso de bia te se ne ye kan no ye de bremo e free the studios of Ocean 1 TV ewo Elmina nyame adom enenso ye hiem wa ha na ye pese ye toa ye discussion na ye started last week no so in fact last week ye can about the modern woman. And I kasa kosi say modern woman there say we are abreast with time. Inyama aye koso sisi na say make sure say when we as the kono. Me can say we as new. But the way we are say confession wise things that are in vogue no. Fa hu jimbi na o husband and our boyfriend who is a current lady. Na ye kan ya ne kosi say we are current woman and a modern woman na. E wo say to me ehwe wa hu siesie. E ma de ye ni onyam ne ye tinwi. Nti ho ne start free na last week ebobo nyama ba kumienu bi so ye expect no ebe kan yensa and then so one yen ewa ha na nde ebe ja floor na ma no the whole show no ye ne dia ono ni host ono ni co-host ono ni guest ni nyina ye ne dia one ye be discuss because we really need that information about the hair and how to really take care of it to make it look okay nti ye be twa ye ho ye ba sharp ye introduce ye guest na ye koso ano no okay.
Hello, Nidin Ediswella. Eba ne ma ho asem dia. Enya sometimes I told the bi o say yetenas ne ye dwendwen ye ho.
Enyimde, emesiafo ye wo ye no dodo a. Dementi eho behia pa de ne dan nyina ye behia ne yezi ye ho nkomo.
Ye issues ne de dozo. Efri fie, ekwa edwumem, ekwa asore.
Die na wo pese ye nka ho asem ma o. Eya po mu din, za ofa ye na abrabon, za ofa ye na namuntu ho. Efie nsensem sikasem edien be mampemu agro ni na ye ka ho asem ama
esane santi na shi dwumedie na aba ama emma no ememe amore mfi mo so mo de ewom
yeto nsafo de enye ne betena shi dwumezi no do na yezi ye ho nkomo ama ye na abrabo no wetumpon
yetena sese ma edidi ye ho nkomo efa aware ho edidi ye ho nkomo efa ye sikasem ho yetena se ayesan so edwendwen ye ho kwan be fa so about time obetumi amare wejuma ene wo fie
she show oye the she show
she the ladies chat room. It's all about us.
So mama akwaba eba Ocean 1 TV studios. Now and then to say I can last week I started say I can about it and then today we are going to continue. And then we see a job floor number aspect because in fact we need to know a lot. Into a German as and when no questions na your baby son. And yeah also a few questions be a wow baby son. It is always welcomed. Time ne do na your beautiful lines now be to me afresh so. Hair doctor waha obey you ano. Without wasting time, no, says you are welcome, Madam. Maybe if you need name, pressure. Introduce yourself. Rebecca Dazi, Miss Rebecca Dazi. She's here with us. She's the hair doctor, and you are a art doctor so. Madam Odo, she's also here with us. We are just zooming in. To say last week we started talking about hair, no. Now yeah the fry permed hair or natural hair yeah the intine be say to your bone ye chim na ye etie insem fa permed hair ya twen eti no ho e na omo ye natural virgin hair na cream and can na no so ye tie mu nsem ti say ye through am sharp ene ye nko e wo sampa.
So last week you kasa about washing and then conditioning and then I want us to talk about chemical relaxing, permin. With the permin, no, your chemicals be or her. Our main aim is to destroy the hydrogen bonds in the hair, disulfide bonds in the hair. It gives us our naturally kinky hair. No? So if we destroy it, we get the streets. With chemicals, no, we have different type of chemicals. If eto permin creamer, into our sodium hydroxide, our calcium hydroxide, your guanidine hydroxide, your lithium hydroxide.
Hydroxide now.
Nina hydroxide. Into with the sodium hydroxide, you know, it is known as lie relaxer.
Okay.
And then with the calcium, the guanidine, the lithium, is known as no lie relaxer. Okay. Those are the major branches.
Okay.
Those are the major branches
of the cream.
Permin cream.
Okay.
And see with the lie relaxers, most of the time they are the container ones. No?
Okay.
They contain the sodium hydroxide.
Okay.
And see with the sodium hydroxide, when they build also the container cream chinitra, nano years. Into the sodium hydroxide, or treating them. On my woods in your shine. On your down. On lose a lot of it doesn't destroy much of the oils in the hair. And also once it is or treating them, know that the chemicals are a little harsher and stronger. Into Oshishibutia symptom Otumuma Ukrunazi. But with the no lie relaxers like the one containing the calcium, the guanidine, the lithium hydroxide, it's gentle on the hair. Okay. It's gentle on the scalp depending on the main ingredient. Okay. Calcium is different from lithium and it's different from guanidine. So depending on your scalp, your hair type, how much you can take chemicals, no, then your hairdresser will choose one for you. And then from there to, if you pick container creamer, and it has 3 strength types. Okay. You have 2 main branches, the light and non-light relaxers.
Still with the containers.
With the container is the light cream. Okay. The light relaxers, and then the box one are the no-light relaxers. But when you pick the container cream, each has strength type.
So actual regular now.
Regular, mild, and super.
Okay.
And see, ebi now we any oje ebi one particular product, but the strength of my hair does not allow me to use the same strength as yours. Until ebi you go for the super, I will go for the mild, depending on my hair type. So make me or your hair, often there is no need to go for regular. Although they are mild in a better easy, but then you look for it. Because the chemicals in it, although they are the same main ingredients, but what's in the chemicals not also can catch So if I don't look for the one for my hair type, at the end of the day,
that's just if anything, chemicals ne woman I can say different types. No, obi wo holding down for each we me the trim it fine. Until we didn't me while be out there weaker than weak.
Yes.
And the other tree are better.
Or better too.
Sakura kakana kakra.
Before the hairdresser to perm your hair, no, she has to perform some tests. She should observe the hair.
Like I'm sure the hairdressers here you what that in American when you man.
If not all, some no. And see there are changes in everything.
Okay. And so, please, more common meetings. I know hairdressers, you have a meeting.
Yes.
More meeting now. Don't you get like scientists and those who are into these things and then inside now you be munim.
That's up to them, and they have to read more. Say area school, area school. We learn on the job.
Yeah. Okay.
We learn very, very, very on the job. And see, obesity here, but in your one hour there is the cream. Oh, very touch knows the cream acadabi. She has to like wait to know. Strength
just by looking at it you can see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somehow I call them sparsely populated hair. A bit more cuticles. It's not as close as some have closely packed cuticles. The monk of no me. A bit so like condom. I call them sparsely populated.
Dispersed.
Yes. And see, actually, sometimes you will get abrasions. Or you need to watch it from my crab. Another be some have psoriasis. Others too.
That's just psoriasis, I don't know.
It's like dandruff, but when at the end of the way, this is the opinion. Okay. At the end of the way, we'll talk about that one too. And see, the hairdresser is supposed to see that if they are split ends, it's now a week. What you find? She has to know. Because most of the time the customers don't know it. They hear now in access do day. And see, after when who do women, this cream is too strong for it. So let me recommend this cream for you. Sometimes you even have to perform strand test when you connect you.
Okay.
Actually, maybe can create the cream or better than a wine or there, and sometimes you be us much material one fee with the cream for a coaching. One thing with that one too is say as a calcium hydroxide cream. Maybe I always tell my customers read. So got the cream that's a calcium hydroxide. As you chumutu one fear. I got the cream na say sodium hydroxide na di chumutira on fee. You can be changing calcium hydroxide most of the time. It's no said that yes baby but it is container cream. Those two chemicals don't mix. Okay. For chemical relaxers.
Hey, Odo. You say it's you. I did wait now. Go for me. Because now all the others are why you are chemo.
It's say as a calcium hydroxide cream edition with you. Next, me uncle the container cream will that trinity wagon. Or there cream now. If it is sodium hydroxide and most containers are sodium hydroxide, about treating for the rest of your life on fit. Maybe I know him none like basa. So those two cream don't mix.
And if they a bit more. What makes her containers in a?
It's not good.
Was it also okay?
More makes sense. Never used to contain or
no. You mix the two.
No,
like then.
Yeah, was it from na chidama? It's
you
know that the idea is that so if a container cream like we're talking about, component or container no mezaka find a sachet and whatever box na mezaf kanwa especially when nyan me feed yet on fin no oh you does frame na
if say what you know fear I recommend guanidine hydroxide to cream read if the active ingredient is guanidine hydroxide only and it's not so harsh like the sodium hydroxide or you go for lithium but calcium is milder. Okay. So if another the cream that you are using actually you go for the super, don't go for regular.
Okay.
And if the super is too harsh for your scalp and I say no then you have to change. That means the active ingredient is too high for ABA use calcium. That's a calcium I would say ikura. Then you have to change to a milder one.
Okay.
And when you buy that guanidine is milder and lithium too is milder. If you change to that, most box cream it is either regular or mild. They don't have super. So you go for the mild, don't go for regular.
Okay.
Because it's not good for your hair.
You feel there. I mean, with what she's telling us, really, make care. I wish that I really wish that I had an expert handling my hair. It's my part of sisters and brothers I were outside. You know, better use it. Mama, you enjoy it. Sebita frache. It's you. Oh yeah, it's you for be one eduma. Eh, 2 years. I can't father it to Munko school. Me it. Munko faho. So let's go to school. We need to really get ourselves. This is the modern woman. Get herself educated so well. I'm a young client, but we ain't China yet.
I say a modern woman. I think we're falling short. Really? Really?
You need to.
Serious. But the way I work as me say I am a regular. No, maybe go for super or go for mild.
It depends on your hair strength.
The strength.
Regularly, they will strengthen your correct. Then normal.
So the hairdresser is supposed to determine your hair strength and recommend for you. And see, if you have very fine hair, it's not good to go for regular because chemicals, although it's the same brand, the same product, their chemicals are a little harsher than if you are using regular. The chemicals are a little the super regular is the super chemicals, they are a little harsher than the one in the regular, and the regular too is a little harsher than the one in the mouth. So to be on a safer side, you go for the one that's best suits
another
your
question
hair.
to say I can say your hairdresser. Fortunately or unfortunately, some people, like we are saying, don't know much about these things. How about modern women? I feel say we are educated, we read and all that. you share your TV at a glance. They said, "I'm to make sure." How do we find out those things?
If you have fine hair, you know. If you have coarse hair, so our woman years on. I'm not talking about perceiving that woman years on. If you have woman in America, they say extra weight fiança, fresh mirror. Some have closely packed cuticles, like hair strands in obobo. In your ma, a boom. What I say, shows I say who the woman is on bobo, a boom. And most of the times, no one I won't be cuticles no bobo. I won't be as on cacachan. 1 hour sparsely, yes.
Okay.
Populated hair.
It is a one sent to me and people to Mama will be a
shaman. But the best person to recommend for you is like medicine. Sometimes you're able to but the doctor is the best person to recommend. But I know nurse be so nurse or a medical practitioner. But she can't go far like the doctor. She can't go far like the doctor. Say, well, relax it, sir. Now, let's say we've gotten the right chemical relaxer we want to use. When we are relaxing the hair, you need them creaming. Like when you start applying the cream in the hair, no. If you no watch, you don't have to bring the relaxer all the way up. You will relax the place and okay. Before you relax, you have to apply protective base. So you just don't start as the cream music. You need to.
Is there a special base for it? Because when
yes, most of the times they come with protective base.
Okay.
Another sometimes Vaseline, Nkutoso is also good. So any net they are in penitence. If you 1 minute, 2 minutes, what's now? Then you start.
Because I see some people just do the roundabouts
and then the inside.
I just say, maybe say, I just say, Maka, say, Fafa inside. Only the body for me, how I'm saying, because I heard they hear me, what the best is me.
So I would if the hairdresser doesn't ask the actually we here for no show. If you apply, like if we apply everything that we learn, then she's supposed to ask you the actual here for no show first. That means very relax and when it lasts. Okay. And most of the times, I am confused when need to because of the sweat and stuff. So let's train you in time before we go to the back. But if your own is the front, then you are supposed to tell her so that she will relax the place last. No one cause irritation. And you have to tune area now. Every cream has time or days to treat you. So if your hair is fine hair, now I try the fine hair. Use 15 minutes. If I'm a time in the pan, I say with you.
Hey, Miss Lemmy, I'm to one and say, I'll be, because me never touch it. I'll be an MB, I'm sorry. Time the program, I don't even know the time allocated for cream and me using.
The hairdresser is supposed to, and you also have to read.
Today we disgrace ourselves in front of our people. What do you want?
You should be an informed customer. And see, the time no, only them more pound. Okay. And I said, every time you would soon say, or there is a neutralizing shampoo as well. Don't use the normal shampoo we use for our hair. Because when you apply the chemicals now, your hair cortex is open, the cuticles are opened. We need something to close it up. That's how we use the neutralizing shampoo. So if you use it, if you don't use it, so it's still opened. And it won't bring the hair back to its normal pH.
Okay.
The cream that we use is alkaline, highly. So you have to use an acidic product or neutralize for your normal hair. But if you use normal shampoo, that reaction can't happen.
Is it that reaction that just say the cream you after retouch and a moon now will shown
after our shitting? If you don't use neutralizing shampoo, then you are a basa nasty back a cow. Okay. That reaction didn't happen. At the end of the day, at the long run, we can start to.
Obi use container cream. You know the container cream doesn't come with associated shampoo and neutralizing cream.
Every hairdresser has some neutralizing shampoo.
Yes.
We all have some.
They said, "No, come on, my show." I think we need to. Oh,
and it's very necessary.
Because look, I have to check those things up there.
For neutralizing shampoo, we all have some.
So we are safe.
Yes, we are safe. And to the hair.
Does it come in a specific color? On a color?
Thank you, Odo. You're quite checking
colors. It doesn't come with specific color, but some have acid-base indicators in them. If neutralizing shampoo, na say a disseminator can, it turns pink.
Okay. Yeah,
so if to the hairdressers, if I wash your binity, na say edu neutralizing shampoo. Let's say wash na store, it is pink water that comes out. You still have to wash it. It is indicating that
thing.
Chemical relaxer. I once asked my friend be there. At that time, nothing I'm start to receive. I'm saying, "No, wash it too." Like all but pink. Also, hair shampoo near papa.
You can just imagine. You can just imagine. Such a person handling your hair.
Oh, but a good hairdresser of mine told me, because we call one years back. She will wash water. Me pentama stay. No, stay. I said no. She has relaxed the hair, and so far as I will use shampoo now, it's any pink, and she's not going to stop. What? So she just like water, kept using water.
This is the potency.
Wasn't that just shampoo near ignorance, my dear.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, we have to upgrade ourselves. Say, I will into Munkanumpa. When you go to my can moncho. No, and customer no go saying that. Since your hairdresser is baby to bro.
Say, oh, you be a friend. No customers also try out she want. Because now I'm sure some people would want to have your number to call. Every day you'll be free. I also try. She want for, and I'm sure that will happen. Now with the I don't know if we are done with the permed hair.
Okay.
There's still more to share.
Yes, from the relaxing, applying neutralizing shampoo. Says that we have finished washing the oils. We need to replenish the hair, so we use conditioning. Depending on nihwin, nihwin is in a healthy state, you give it normal conditioner. Reconstructive one, condition the hair, but make sure you wash it very well. But we still have to wash it. And as a reminder, men can the bura near the tells who fruit him that beef pipe is treated.
Meaning, baby, I'm used to bura. It's a team.
I know a lot of people who do that, but a lot of people too don't do that because when you're there, it's not good for the hair. Actually, that's what benufianess was the bura.
It's hard water.
Yes, no matter where we are, once you are using hard water, there are untreated minerals in it, so it will still destroy.
But is there a situation where able to treat now? Is there a means? Because maybe in a situation, maybe or one by location, assessing tap water no be difficult. Bura na no benya. Ono so pedo e hairdressing. Inti obotuma he hu bibia. Ana nchiro ko hu.
For water treatment is a bia just say
that's water and sewage.
And on the baby or they tuition on that because for most of them, especially when more way a trick across. I mean that is their own. I mean the only source of water. They are using it now. Raven soy.
It's still water with minerals. It's untreated water. Say I can near there. It was near there, but then there are still traces of minerals in it. So best say it too.
Yes, the water works for
Ghana water company. Why washing, neutralizing, conditioning? I know some places or some people will talk about steaming. What is that one too?
So the steaming is basically adding extra protein to the hair because first and foremost our hair is made up of keratin. That is protein. In terms of the ABI, it needs extra boost of protein. Then you steam the hair.
How long do you do that?
It depends on nimpa. So I mean they may end for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Application of the protein based product I'm using, the massaging.
And how regular?
At the end of the month, so we'll be say be 1 month. Hey. Then as time goes on, reach you. Because if any baby brain there will be protein overload. Still within your bed, obo.
I used to do that thing, but I think it's been like years. When my friend say I didn't know that it had any special ABA.
Like,
I'll say
if a vitamins are, you are not sick, but then you want to boost your immune system.
Okay.
That is what steaming does for.
Okay, quickly, I want us to move to the natural. At least permed hair for yatia natural for phobia how it's let's quickly move to the natural, then probably time or while you finishing touches to the two.
Okay, so with the natural hair, we know that it's in its virgin state. So we use the normal shampoos. We don't use the neutralizing shampoo ever because we MPMA. We use the normal shampoo and then the conditioning. Conditioning too, we can buy or natural hair so you it will get to a stage that
somebody is experienced. She's talking about it.
You will get to a stage that the hair doesn't really grow. Sometimes it's not cause for alarm, it's just stages in hair growth.
Okay.
Oh, the baby are but if okachara, there is something going on.
Okachara, how many months?
If it is like 4 or 5 months, let's say
change it
more time, you know.
Okay, because I think last week we had a caller. And also the natural hair.
Why,
but we could do food. And so after 4 months, right?
That's a still a baby major.
Okay.
Like even the only food baby. That's a waka for like maybe I'm moving food to this length. This length I've seen this length for like over 4 months. Then there's something wrong. Maybe I need to give it boost of extra protein.
The hairdressers are back salon we namoshe.
Yes.
So after some 3-4 months, I was with
she's supposed to observe and see each customer.
Although I was a TCR Braukum and they mean a mass sensitization.
But they know.
Really?
Yes.
I think right now, no, their customers know that we need to educate ourselves so that when they are not doing it right, we would have to not confront like giddy, but you need to talk about
it. And because some people
you are paying for it.
Some people don't have that patience
to accept.
I don't know age man. Are you a hairdresser? Why chami?
No, but if the hairdresser is behaving like that, then that's unprofessional. If
sister, God bless you.
That's unprofessional.
Oh God, we need professionals because they need to understand.
Yeah.
And sometimes some of the customers too.
We know. Some of us we are very.
But if you are professional, you know how to handle such a person. Because she's giving you orders, but she won't stay there for the rest of the day. And yeah, 24 hours or 10 hours, she will leave. And if retouching 1 hour, you are gone. And see, if you, the customer, you are abreast with what you have to do, I say be able to me, but how you carry it along to her. So although she may be illiterate, but if I can nice her, she might apply it for you and it will help your hair. Yeah, she's the only option you have.
Anyway, only baby so the natural people.
So with the natural hair too, obubu. And in who naturally a bit fimuba. I say so with there there's something wrong. Most at times, like you need extra protein boosts.
Almost to me maybe.
Yes. And I say extra with most natural hair no. I'll develop a split end. Say split end say one. Ebu won't minute to her. Ebu me she bunda wa ba pon kitten.
Hey, and only split ends. Yes, it's split sister. It's a because split. You say be a ocean you know why you I never you say about no with the natural hair you bunda wa ba pon kitten and you can feel that the end feels different than the like most of the times or it feels different than the one under. So you have to cut a one. No matter how you love your hair or the today we need to open fast so that they join us fast because I say we want to open the phone lines for you to join in. What questions? We are saying yes, call us on 02075666185 02075666185. Call us, Doc. Obey you one. This is my mouse title.
It is a incha. It will affect the rest of the strand. And with permanent hair, no, it doesn't look like what about point in kitchen. Then the rest is silky, but it will get to a point that it looks down, and most of the time it's not straight, and it's brittle.
Like spongy.
Yes, it's brittle. as long as I can or it or most of the times when now develops gluten, you have to cut it off.
Is that why you're retouching a pemmed hair? You're retouching a chat and
sometimes you want it to be uniform on my body.
Okay.
What you would see?
Okay. Hello, good evening. Hello.
I'm calling into the Ocean One TV show.
Yes, please. We can hear you loud and clear. The name is. Hello. We can hear you, sis. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
This is not. I'm calling from Viper.
Okay, sis. Let's hear you.
Okay, so I want to know about sulfate. What sulfate does the natural hair? I learned that sulfate it dries out the natural hair. How true is it?
Okay. Thank you, sis. Doc.
So shampoos with sulfates and parabens and chemicals dries out the hair. How true is it?
Okay, Doc. Thank you. Where do you hit it right now?
Shampoos with sulfates, with paraben, creams with lanolin. It's not good for natural hair. Or more a chine or dry it to or sun bubu. So if you are a naturalista, a cotton cream shampoo can work.
A minute. Hello. Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Evening.
Me patrol didn't baby afraid.
Hello. Good evening. Evening.
Okay, patrol you too. Please, when you call, lower the volume on your TV sets. Na yambon komo. Why? Me da say why yes sir.
TV no volume no phone na
Okay, sulfates, lanolin.
Yes. And paraben. It's not good for natural.
Okay, hello dear. Good evening. Hello.
Hello. Please, I'm Rodia.
Okay. Calling from.
Please, I'm Rodia. Hello.
Hello, Lordia. We can hear you. Please, your submissions. Good evening, dear. We can hear you.
Please. Benjamin Soul.
Who's in a baby a freffy?
But I say.
Who's in a baby a freffy?
But we need to consider that each time I need to go to for the second time. I don't see that, but we need to for the second time. No, we can't see now. If you don't need to, Madam Day. Give me again, Mammy, another day. I want to know our woman. But I'm not teaching you, and I think it's what it is. We that is in the plan.
Okay. Patrol that's it. But there's a micro amateur. I can answer. Calcium, no ne, sodium, anything.
They don't mix.
They don't mix. It's if you have got calcium there, and now you see an anye. Now got sodium. Now Western case. That is why I think that you need treatment, serious treatment on your hair. Yeah. Hello. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
Patrol didn't baby afraid.
Miss Sophie, doing.
Okay. Patrol would.
Sarah.
Sarah, Patrol you too.
Patrol, Madam say, or say natural hair, no. And so we using neutralizing shampoo. But here is the case, when you say natural cream, I don't know the connection.
Okay.
Because the natural cream is a good cell baby because me benefit. Oh, you're natural. The reason why I saw you see natural. But we are saying number one.
Me patrol your first customer. Me patrol your yeah that's yeah. They were 2 jobs before she leaves. In patrol first caller no need it's sulfates no use will be using no.
The one who said that she gets scars. She has to change the cream, and I recommend guanidine. And the hairdresser is supposed to be fast. And prime no what cream no, she has to follow it.
Okay, a minute. Hello.
Hello.
Hold on, confirm person with you.
Yeah, sweetheart. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sweetheart. Who's in a baby a freffy?
Yeah, I'm calling from Newport.
Okay, sweetheart, let's talk.
Yeah, I wanted to find out whether it's advisable to apply coloring like dye your hair.
Okay, to be answered. Thank you.
I really want us to answer these people. Yeah,
so
let's
the
answer
dice,
them
no,
before
yeah.
another
I think that would be
caller.
short one.
Yeah,
Yeah, dice.
let me answer their question and go to the die. One said that
Natural cream. No.
good. So as far as we're talking about the hair in its virgin state without the natural hair cream, most at times, in every case, if you pick natural hair cream, what's a texturizer? It's the same active ingredients like the perm cream.
Okay.
It's just the
And you want
time.
Hello. Yeah, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Evening.
Pacho, didn't baby our free.
Rosemary.
Rosemary, okay, please, let's hear you.
Yeah, please, also, so it is good that you natural hair, like you dry in the hair. Is heat good for natural hair?
Okay. Okay, Rose, we'll answer you. Thank you.
Okay.
Is heat good for natural hair?
So
Let's combine heat and dye.
We'll combine it.
Okay.
With the texturizer, it's the same
Okay.
active ingredient into our dye.
Into
Once you
dye.
apply it to your hair is not natural again because you are destroying the bonds in the hair.
Okay.
So once you apply it, you have to apply neutralizing shampoo, which is not good for the natural hair.
Okay. So stop it. People who are using neutralizing shampoo and
They texturize the hair. Some want it like that. So once you texturize, you have to apply the.
some people want to hear from you.
Okay, sweetheart. Hello, sister. Good evening.
Evening.
Yeah, who's in the baby a free?
My name is I'm coming from Emma.
Okay, sweetheart, let's talk.
I just tuned in and I heard something about someone training the hairdressers. I think that would be really good. I mean, sometimes I can't handle my hair, man. And Ghana, people don't know how to handle their natural hair at all.
Oh.
They'll break your hair. They'll fall your hair. And I thought that would be best if they could go around and, educate them somehow so that it will make the process easy. I work, so I don't get the time to do my natural hair all the time. So I want to go to some salons so that they do for me. And then, people want to comb the hair is really bad. I mean, they are not coming from the roots. They'll come from the ends. And I mean,
the ends. They are rather coming it from
the ends, right? To the roots. But they don't do
Hey,
that.
I wonder how.
And then, I don't know, they'll be cutting the comb through your hair and destroying your hair. I think it would be best if they would go around.
I can relate. This one.
Yes,
I can relate very well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Education is it?
I've gotten something we can do. Like we start from here, like now. We send letters to all hairdressers. Gather around. Don't pay anything. Free training.
Seriously.
So with the dye, so and then the heat. Let's talk about the dye first. Say a dye you would it should take 3 good months before you perm your hair.
Okay.
If it is 1 month, 2 months, that's how dye you would say you're not supposed to perm your hair.
Okay.
But when you perm your hair, you can dye your hair 1.5 months after or 2 months after. The reason being there are metals in the dye.
Okay.
Those hydroxide, it's not good for the hair.
Don't
So
get
most
reaction.
of the times, uncrophone dye won't it's not supposed to happen like that. And then after that, you have to give your hair protein treatment. You give it boost. And then with the heat too much heat is not good for the hair. So if you're natural hair, especially when the dry is very hot, it's not good for the hair. Some too, they straighten the hair. Sometimes if they fine, but if straight and the can says as baby on one can say to chill. So if the heat is too much, it's not good for the not even for permed hair. And with permed hair, so that you are not supposed to apply straightener and those things to it.
Hey, Anita. Oh, sister.
You are not supposed to
some
apply.
people are worried that's like. Oh, really?
Because and then the etching and metals a metal shouldn't even touch your hair for that day because etching with you.
It's if it will even electrocute us and kaya that.
Like I say to him because already even it will take a while before it will get to its normal pH. Once it has not reached there, only there is a straight now. As a can heat and also a side bond maybe. Yeah, causing further damage to the hair.
What should you and shouldn't you do?
Don't touch your hair with any metal. That's the only thing you're not supposed to do.
Okay.
Even straightening. If they use rattle comb with metal way, don't use it. Yes.
Okay.
We all know. And they don't do, Anna.
I was but natural hair and the sister, what she when I'm today, hi, my man hasn't been. When the turn na on good naturally on
we didn't relax our hair.
Naturally on
very relaxed hair. Into no mama chill not do she sinking one. Keep soap. Sure. Yeah, we are then yeah. But it looks funny, but I think
it's helpful. And natural hair most of the time people don't know how to comb hair. The first thing I teach my customers know how to comb your hair. So it's now.
Where am I?
Men finish show to now start. Or they use afiani mugwe kakra. You start from the ends of the hair today. So if I comb my hair, I don't start from here. I start from here.
Okay, now we're losing.
So if they are not in it, it will be loosening small before I get to the roots. Then I go in with a small comb.
Miss it. If people want, all the same day, not watching it time. They're chewing gum.
Conditioner say to you comb it out and then you loosen the hair. No, so you're fan of four feet. I not change.
With natural hair, no. Personally, especially when the person has a little long hair, me who they say if it's so not in the scalp, it's so she doesn't feel the pain. But then there is break. So when you are combing the hair, she doesn't feel pain. See, it's so not hair scalp, but you hold the hair very tight. Then you start combing. Once you get there, you are almost through. You comb the hair.
I have a question. Now, Obi catch me there. Say ebo wutira. Maybe it'll be more. Obo wutira. Was sunny 2 days. Masa akwa bobium. Also, obo nitini baby obo fu. I mean, how long? What is it? What should be the entertainment? Come up, Mizi. Miss Sunny, and I'm this.
Why be she's a corporate?
Say ebo wutira. Or the Emma, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks be better because the hair also needs sunlight. And although rest, you are putting tension in it, or to women. Then you have to massage yours. Sometimes able to can massage the scalp. It doesn't get sunlight. Like even obre.
But Miss on your sunlight.
Where would the sunlight pass?
You need sunlight because also
and the piece of also needs to apply your retouching. It's now you do washing before retouching.
That time no so
this is one example of how customers behave when you tell them to wash their hair before they
wash my dirty linen in public. Oh my god. We need to be rounding up.
Like anyone customer, I explain to them it's good for their hair. Once Onda is good for her hair. Although on paper she will agree, you do the washing, then the next week she comes.
So you wash in the following week, you come and retouch.
The last question is, friend, obviously say ebo wuti sana say so entangled that you condition it before you shampoo.
Yes, we have that one too. But if the hair is very dirty, you don't condition it before you shampoo, because once the condition touches the hair, it dries it up. So you wash it, but then after washing it, you can put more conditioner. You wait for a while, then you comb it gently.
Summarize everything. Permed hair and natural hair. What advice do you give to our sisters out there?
So with permed hair,
with
permed hair, she should cream or bejo. Read. And you more hairdresser on board. You have to read. And then when you are sleeping too, you use silk scarf or bonnet or pillowcase. As we think with Janet Zada, I use no wood or papa pillow nim. Friction so obutiri.
You would do cool,
scarf, bonnets, whatever. But if it is cotton or oil, no, or sign friction to and then when you dye your hair, you have to wait for 3 months before you retouch. If you have retouched the hair already, you have to wait for 1.5 months or 2 months before you retouch it. Men can the pairs are your eyes into. I don't mind at the end of the day, And then with the natural hair too, even the women splitted, natural hair no, yes, to their hair on to me getting be brains, even the women and I say, we still want to keep it. It's no good. Now when they develop split ends, you treat it too. We give it hot oil treatment and protein boost. Even the bear fine.
Protein boost. You need to go there and do protein boost.
Protein boosting. I'm coming for protein boosting.
I'm a protein booster. 20 seconds. In fact, 10 seconds. What do you have to say concerning this? Because today we are ending the segment.
Yeah, I think that, like I said earlier, Ebusiafo, we need you, hairdressers. You one papa. Into Miss Someone tap sabu, you might you on quenim kakra. Whatever that we need to do, them obey able boy and customers because you're one and that's canaraba. Some of Bana Yemi, Makakacha me, Memcono, as a jen, no bayamo, on Subaka, Ebi on Bumpo, but Obaka Chubi. Bien is this canaba bro, into 1 year now from Boyan. That's I am boy, you know.
That's it. Thank you so much. I'm sure say what wolf you wish and your baby. I still I use if you cry, you could trash. Why wolf you now want to maybe some more questions, unfortunately. But like our doc has said, read, let's Google, let's find out things. Auto cream, auto whatever. Can kind man beside hairdressers questions. I'm sure say your hairdressing salon be some questions. I'm going to show you next time you about or be research exactly. What we do. Let's try to do that to help ourselves, our sisters who are in the industry, and then Mother Ghana. In fact, the world at large. Thank you so much. We've had you for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll give you the chance to, in fact, put it out there now.
Your phone number.
Your phone number.
The WhatsApp one or the call one?
They want to call you.
Okay, so it's 0555 105494.
Again?
0555 105494.
I can be a pen.
It's the last
one. 0555 105494.
Okay.
And then the WhatsApp one. Most of the times.
Okay.
WhatsApp my customers. It's 0243 851035. Yeah.
That one I remember. So you can call her or you can WhatsApp. WhatsApp the end 024 no money in Indian come. Sister, you better be discount. Yamia Adoma Ibeshia next week. We want to thank Fortune Jesus for our Sobolo here, and then Becky K Spa and Salon Services for our makeup and our hair. We are looking good. Thanks to you all. Crew members and everyone who watched and called. Nyame and Shambi, Nyame Adoma next week. See you. Bye.